Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ohemaa Bonsu if you're new here. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. I'm always happy to see you, okay? If you don't know, I'm always happy to see you. I'm gonna first go ahead and apply some of Fenty Hint Hint, and this is the lip balm on my lips. As you already know by the title, and that's probably the reason why you clicked this video, we're doing the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on me. I'm gonna show you guys how long it wears. I'm going to show you guys some swatches of the last few shades. I'm going to show you the brushes, the hydrating primer, the sponge that came with it. We're going to go through the whole thing, okay? We just want to see what it's all about, you know, because we love a nice hydrating skin routine. You know, it makes you look healthier, not casket ready, but healthier, you know. Okay, so the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation is serving hydrating medium to full coverage with a natural finish. Perfect for normal to dry skin, available in the same 50 shades as the original Pro Filter. Guys, I actually also have the matte primer. I want to maybe do half matte primer and then the other half the hydrating primer and see what the end results will look like after a few hours. Okay, so we're gonna compare the hydrating and the matte primer on my oily skin. Okay, so they sent us the last 4 shades. We have 470, 480, 490, 495. This is the shade 470. And next I'm going to swatch the shade 480. Okay, so this is 480. You can clearly tell the 480 looks a little bit more red than 470 on my skin tone. I'm gonna swatch the shade 490. It all depends on how it looks once it's blended out, you know, and that's like the problem for me. I'm gonna swatch 495. 495 is gonna be by itself on this side of my face. Okay, so this is 495. 495 is definitely deeper, but it's a little bit too red for me. This is what the shades look like. This is 470, 480, 490 and 495. So I think I am going to try. So I will stick with 480 and then I'll use a little bit of 470 to mix it. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and prime my skin. I'm gonna use the mattifying primer, which is the white primer on the right side of my face, and I'll use a dewy primer on the left side of my face. They both feel very good. They're both very creamy. Mattifying side feels dry, but it's not like tight or too drying to where my face looks like it's white. Hydrating side does not feel like oil, but you can clear, if you look at my face, you can see like this side is a little drier than this side. This side doesn't have like a glow, but you can see that it looks hydrated. The hydrating primer side feels a little bit tacky compared to the matte primer side. But I like how my skin looks right now on both of them. My skin looks good. Let me know down below in the comments which side you prefer by just looking at the primers, the mattifying side or the hydrating side. I'm gonna try a mix of 470 and 480. I put like maybe like half a pump of 470 and 2 pumps of 480. And I am mixing those two together, and then I'm gonna apply it on my face and we'll see how that goes. If that mixture doesn't work well, I'll just try another mix, but hopefully it works. This is what that mixture looks like on my hand. Looks good. I'm gonna use the brush on the hydrating side. Just blending it in. Okay, I hope you saw how very easily this foundation blended out with the brush. It blended out very, very easily. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the makeup sponge, and it's damp right now, and I'm using that to blend out the matte side of our face. See, I don't know if it's because it sat on my face a little longer, but I feel like the brush blended it out a little quicker. So once again, if you're as deep as me and you have a reddish undertone, this will be a perfect match for you. I feel like because I added the 470, my face is looking less red. Okay, so let me know down below in the comments what you think. I definitely feel like this is a medium coverage foundation, that if you need to have like a full coverage, you need a little bit more foundation. My best advice is to let the foundation settle a little bit first and then go into it and add some more foundation. This to me looks like a natural finish foundation. It doesn't look like a dewy, like a oily, wet finish foundation. To me, it looks like a natural finish foundation. If you have an exact match in the Fenty products, definitely check out the hydrating foundations because the finish It's beautiful. It looks glowy. I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and I'm gonna use the concealer. I'm gonna use 490 first, and then I'm gonna go in with 480 to brighten a little bit. So I'm using the concealer in the shade 490. Remember that the concealer is a thick concealer, and it is also like a creamy finish, not a matte finish. So I'm very interested in seeing how it pairs with the foundation, so we can see how everything mixes together. I'm taking the same sponge, and the sponge shape kind of reminds me of the Juno & Co sponge, the first Juno & Co sponge. That's what the sponge reminds me of. And the little flat top actually gets under your eye, and you can blend directly under your eye without it being like weird hand angles to get under your eyes. 490 has a little bit more of a red undertone, but I don't mind it because it helps me color correct before I go in with the yellow shade. So I'm gonna go in with 480. And yes, we all know that my neck is darker than my chest, especially when I put makeup on. It becomes even more pronounced. And I have a video on how I fix it. If you haven't yet seen it, I will link that down below so you can see it, okay? Do you see how 480 matches my chest? 480, the concealer, matches my chest beautifully. So it helps me balance out my face to my chest, and I really like how it works. Okay, you guys, so this is what we're working with. You can see that now it balances out beautifully with my chest and my face. The problem is my neck. I already know that, and I already balanced that out whenever I finish my makeup. But yeah, this is what we got going on. My face definitely looks hydrated. It looks healthy. It doesn't look casket ready because I'm too matte. I don't look like a zombie or a vampire. It looks so good. It looks absolutely beautiful. If you're someone who always thought that the mattifying foundations from Fenty were too matte for you, I feel like this is a beautiful finish. This is something you can definitely work with. It looks really good. I like how my skin is looking. It's looking glowy. It's looking hydrated. It's looking youthful. I don't look like I need to drink a gallon of water. I look hydrated, okay? I look like I'm not as thirsty as I actually am right now. I'm gonna go drink some water. Give me a second. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this finish before I actually put powder on it. It looks very good. I love how this looks right now. It looks beautiful. Okay, so I have two powders here. I have the Fenty Coffee and the Fenty Nutmeg. I am gonna go in with Nutmeg directly under my eyes, and then I will go in with Coffee everywhere else. So I'm taking my Sigma F80 brush, and that's the brush I like using for my powders. It has a very beautiful tapered edge. It gets into all the creases and everything. Everything looks okay with this brush. Nutmeg has a beautiful brightening effect on me, and I like how it works. So this is what my face looks like right now. So this is the hydrating primer side, and this is the mattifying primer side. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys like see any difference. Do you see anything different on both sides? Let me know. I have on my lips right now, I have a Mademoiselle in the shade Shawty. So this is what my face looks like. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look too dewy. It feels very comfortable. It looks and it feels natural. A natural finish. That's the vibes I'm getting from the look right now, okay? It is now 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go out for a few hours, and then I'll come back and we'll see what it would look like on my skin. Number one, it is a hydrating primer, so it is not meant for, I want to say not supposed to be, it's not oil controlling. And as I've said on my channel, I doubt that there's any foundation or primer or powder or anything that can control or at least block my oil. Whatever happens, my oils are always going to come through. So I'm not really looking for this foundation to completely stop my oil. I know I'm going to get oily. The question is, how will the foundation look after a few hours? We want a foundation that will not break or slip or slide or move. We want a foundation that can hold up through the application process and still look good. We want a foundation that's not going to break up on the nose. We want our whole entire face to stay put so that whenever we powder it, it still looks fresh. We're just doing this wear test to see if the foundation will break up. You know, like if it doesn't break up, then we can definitely wear it. We just have to powder a little bit more often. I'm gonna go and I'll come back in a few hours and we can check in. It is now 5:02, so it's been about an hour since I put the makeup on. Also, just to recap, I have the Fenty mattifying primer on the right side of my face and I have the hydrating primer on the left side of my face. So I'll go out and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay guys, so right now it is 12:29 a.m. and this is what my face looks like. I have had a hell of an evening. Like, it was crazy. If anybody was at the, I think it's a Harris County fair. It's like really close to Baltimore. There was a county fair going on. If you were there and you saw two kids screaming on the bumper boats area, you probably saw me exactly in this head wrap trying to wrangle twin boys that were going crazy. You guys, toddlers, they're not even, they're not 3 years old yet, okay? And I decided it was a good idea to take them to a county fair. Big mistake. Like, my stomach is hurting from all the, oh my god, it was crazy. It was so, oh my god, it was so bad. Like, I had to come back and reapply my lips. I had to come back and reapply my lashes. All that to say that if my face looks like this after wrangling twin toddler boys and a 4-year-old at a county fair with thousands of people, okay, and my face looks like this, I think my face would look like 5 times better if I just stayed home and did like normal house things, okay? It is now 8 hours and 32 minutes, almost 9 hours after I finished my face, okay? And this is what my face is looking like. It's oily, yes, but this is the part that I put the mattifying primer, and this is the part that I put the hydrating primer. I personally feel like the matte side looks a little less oily than the hydrating side, but overall my face is still oily, okay? The foundation did not move on my nose, so it's not like a foundation that will literally slide off your face because you're oily. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just patting my nose. I'm not even using powder. I'm just using the sponge and just tap it over my face because that will just take away the oils without me putting any product on it. Okay guys, so this is me just patting my face with the Fenty sponge, okay? I didn't even apply any powder on it. I just used the sponge to tap my face, and this is what my face looks like. I think it looks good. It looks almost new. It doesn't, the foundation has not broken down or slipped or slid on my face. Even my smile lines are not apparent on my face right now, okay? All I know is I am tired. I'm gonna go wash my face, take a bath, and go to bed because today was horrible. And if this foundation actually held up through my crazy evening with these kids and how crazy they were acting, I'm very sure that it will hold up in a regular day, okay? My only beef is that I really wish that Fenty would have a shade out that has a little bit of a yellow undertone and not so many red deep shades, because someone like me cannot find her exact match. I literally have to mix foundations or finesse it to get it to balance out really, really well. But the formula is great. If you're someone who is deeper and has a redder undertone than I do, it would be a perfect foundation for you. If you're someone who has normal to dry skin, it would be a beautiful foundation for you. Obviously, I can work with it, but like I said, I don't ever think there's ever anything that can control oil. Like, just get rid of the oil on my face throughout the day because it is my skin. But yeah, this is what we got. This is the final results. It still looks good even after 8 hours of crazy fair experiences, okay? I think it'll be a very good foundation for all of us to use, okay? That's it for my review for the Fenty Hydrating Longwear Foundations and also the mattifying and the hydrating primers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments which side you liked best whenever I applied it. And right now, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys again on, I want to say Sunday or maybe Monday with another video, okay? Bye.